Be very, very quiet. I think Nike's listening to us. Hey, what is up, guys?
We have returned.
A week off. How you feeling? Fresh and so clean.
Yeah, man. I really had a good week. I really had
That's
a good
good.
week, bro.
But yo, me. Can't even do. You can't start the podcast without that. Me.
No, look, I can go ahead and throw that on the soundboard too.
Yo, do that. Yeah, next time.
Yeah, we should have been putting that on the soundboard.
we should do. By the way, before we start anything, I want to say three things. Happy birthday to Michael Jordan. He donates 10 million on his 60th birthday. Congratulations to MJ.
The biggest bastard that the world has ever seen.
The God, one and only, the free piece. You know what?
I had to tell Mars, bro. Because ever since LeBron broke the scoring record, the Jordan or LeBron GOAT debate has intensified severely, and me and Mars been going back and forth. I don't have a dog in the race. To be honest with you, Vince Carter is my favorite player.
Yeah,
but I hate when people throw the shoe conversation in to the GOAT debate. I don't think it's valid, but Mars been going back and forth with me, and I'm done with Mars, right?
Mars, you upset Q. You know what? The debate. I'm gonna say the debate is you can have it at every angle. I want to say you can have it from just sporting context. You can have it from influence in basketball. You can have it an influence in the NBA, and then you also can have it influence everywhere else. And I think when it comes to Michael Jordan, everybody likes to take his attributes and take his overall influence everywhere else and use that as a beating stick.
Yeah, but when you do it for LeBron somehow, because LeBron's cultural impact is arguably just as big, but because of the time that Jordan played in, and I don't want to lay on this for too long, but because of the time that Jordan played in and the fact that he helped make the NBA and basketball in general a worldwide sport, we can't take nothing away from that. But LeBron's impact socially and business-wise, I think is close, if not right at the same level as Jordan.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I would say
the reason I brought this up. I'm sorry to cut you off. The reason I brought this up is because whether you look at him as number one or number two, it seems like most people got him number one, greatest player. But he is also the number one greatest a-hole in sports.
Oh, bro. His competitiveness takes it there. That's the thing. His competitiveness takes him over the edge. Yeah. And you look, I'm gonna say you can't beat Michael Jordan's competitive nature. It's second to none. He's going to be number one. Whatever he says in his mind, he's always going to be number one. And that's the attitude of winners. Let's just say that's the attitude of winners. But I was gonna say at the start.
He challenged Magic Johnson to a game of 1-on-1 at 59 years old, and he was dead serious. 59 years old.
But bro, I'm gonna definitely say this though, right? I agree. I think Michael Jordan. It's hard to compare his legacy to anybody else's legacy because he came at a time and era when the NBA was fresh and new. He came in a time and era when they needed somebody, and he fit that mold. And it's hard to replace that legacy because there's a lot of attributes out of Michael Jordan's basketball career and NBA career that actually influence what we're seeing today as well. Like the fact of the band, like everybody talks about the Chicago, but I always lean to the band because the band sneaker made a lot of headways to what we see today. Will we be seeing the NBA Melo Ball 0.02 Rick and Morty's No, potentially not. We'll be seeing custom sneakers in the basketball court. Potentially not, because that was the significant fuel that was lit in 1985 that catastrophically allowed us to be expressive on the basketball court.
Yeah.
So you can't judge a legacy like that against a legacy when it's already been done and somebody is actually playing there. You have to judge it differently. You can't do that. You literally can't do that, because I raise a question to you outside of this. Would LeBron's career been the same as if it was flip reverse? And we agreed. You said yeah, it would have been. Like, if LeBron came in 1985, he would have been as big as Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I 100% believe that.
And then we will. The conversation.
Go ahead.
God, the conversation we'll be having would be: is Michael LeBron James is the GOAT and number one, and because he influenced such a lot of things. But like, history is history. You never know what would happen if LeBron James had come in 1985 and MJ had come in the early 2000s. You never know, bro. You never know. So history is written a certain way, and it's influenced whatever we see today, and it's magical. And we have to enjoy every single legendary player.
It's just all great, bro. It's all great.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying seeing greatness. I hate to have the debate, which is why I think from this point forward, especially going back and forth with Mars, because we were both making valid points to argue, who this one or that one. I wasn't necessarily arguing against Jordan as much as I was arguing for LeBron. But like I said, I don't have the dog in the race. I think they both great. I'll end my my thoughts on this by saying, yes, more of us wear Jordans off the court, but you will see more LeBrons on the court.
I'm gonna say this to you, bro, as well. We were seeing more Jordans off the court when Jordan wasn't playing, right?
Yeah.
Now LeBron's still playing, and now we're seeing South Beaches, the Big Bangs. Now we're seeing LeBron Freeze, all the LeBrons are coming back and being picked up. Exactly. So we people that say, "Oh, who's made a significant influence on sneakers?" Bro, we don't know. LeBron ain't retired yet. We don't know.
Hey, LeBron got a lifetime contract just like Mike do. So
yeah,
LeBron's still playing, and he hit $1 billion. Like, while he's still playing, like, none of that would be possible without the influence of Mike. So,
but that's another. Yeah, but yeah, I agree with that. But that's another conversation in total as well, because the financial power might of the NBA is stronger than it was in the 80s and 90s. So you could say, so you could say what Michael Jordan.
It's a never-ending debate, bro.
Exactly. You could say whatever Michael Jordan earned in his playing career, because it could be equivalent to what LeBron James has earned in his playing career if you take up the inflation rates, if you take up the conversion from the years. But like, bro, we could be talking here for days and days and days, bro. So like, all I say to everybody is there's no debate. Just enjoy the Vince Carter. Just enjoy the Kobe. Just enjoy the Michael Jordan. Just enjoy the LeBron James. Just enjoy the Zion Williamsons you're going to see, and Luka. You just enjoy the players.
Kyrie, Durant.
Yeah.
It's just all greatness, man. Like, it's funny. I was thinking about watching the game, the Saturday night, the 3-point contest and the dunk contest last night. There's so many, because one of the guys, I think it was Reggie Miller, mentioned somebody that played maybe 40, 30 years ago and was just a nice player. He wasn't a superstar. You know, he didn't have all these endorsements and whatnot, but he was a nice player. Like, at the time, he was one of the guys you wanted on your team. And we forget those people a lot. So when I'm watching basketball, bro, going through the eras, going through the generations, we're going to have the Mikes, the Kobe's, the LeBrons, you know, the Giannis, we're going to have the guys. It's all the other guys. That's like Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard might not have had a shoe 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he wouldn't. I can't see, now I'm thinking about Penny Hardaway and Charles Barkley and, like,
bro, you can go
the other superstars that had sneakers, and they were just there, kind of like they were in the NBA. But when you get them guys like LeBron and Mike, bro, it's just
There's going to be you, bro.
Iverson,
You could,
Kobe.
yeah, you could.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, there's always going to be a stand-up player in every generation, and we were privileged to see Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe, all through our generation because we were able to watch him. See what I'm saying? And that to me is an absolute privilege. We can't forget about all the other superstars that have been there that have had to face defeat against these absolutely goats. See what I'm saying? Right. That you can't, like you just said, Kyrie Irving. You can't forget about James Harden. You can't forget about these players.
Dame Lillard just won the 3-point contest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, Dame 32 years old. And I'm like, wait a minute. Dame 32? And I had to think about, because when I was playing 2K, was it 2K13, I think? Yeah. And I made my career player, and I ended up playing with Portland with rookie Dame Lillard. I'm like, wait a minute. 2013, Dame was a rookie. He's been playing for 10 years. And I ain't even, it's like, because I don't know. I just love the NBA so much, bro.
It's bro. Right now. All I got to say to people is enjoy greatness, indulge in the greatness, because what happens is greatness seeks greatness, and greatness seeks rivalry, and that kind of enhances your skills. So the players we see are built off the mold of the players that have been. So I'm saying. Yeah, so if the old player, if the players that have retired didn't do it, then we wouldn't see half the skills that we see with the newer players. And it's like if Michael Jordan didn't take on Kobe, who didn't take on, who didn't actually pass his attributes to other people, we wouldn't see greatness thrive throughout. So from that aspect, we just got to enjoy it and love it, 100%. Like there's no other way of doing it. But moving on quickly, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna showcase.
Happy birthday to the big a-hole.
Bro,
Look, as I put on, as I get ready to put on, I'm putting on too. You know, tomorrow my birthday.
By the way, I was gonna say it after this little segment, but happy birthday to you, bro. Happy, absolutely fantastic birthday to you, bro.
Oh, what the hell? But no, I'm about to hit the streets, man. So is the podcast. I'm on my earphones.
Yeah, I'm a man. Yeah,
with the some of the black
goats,
comedic legends.
Yeah,
I mean,
I see, bro. You got Bernie Mac on there and everything, bro. Like Chris Rock.
With the laces from the
I'm not joking. Those years with the cell lace swaps look good, bro.
But you ain't got the ones, and you got the threes, but you got the cell laces in your threes.
Yeah, I'll get some cell laces. Don't worry about it, bro. I'll get some cell laces for the
Just get the ones. Don't worry. Just get the ones.
No, I'm not gonna get the ones. But by the way, quickly, just moving on. This is another little quick segment I wanted to say. Shout out to Pharrell. Pharrell. He's going to Louis Vuitton, bro.
Okay.
Apparently. So shout out to Pharrell. Shout out to Pharrell. Once again, bro.
I'm looking forward to seeing what he do over there. I hope he don't go too crazy. Like we see a lot of these high fashion people, but I think Pharrell, he gonna bring the swag similar to Virgil.
Yeah.
Different, but in a similar vein, if that makes sense.
I'm not going to take no shine from Pharrell. I'm not going to say anything other than congratulations, Pharrell, because we could talk about this subject quite a bit and who could have gone there. But Pharrell, congratulations, because I want to see your style. I want to see what you come up with. I want to see the greatness come through. And congratulations to Pharrell for getting that actual post at Louis Vuitton.
The question is Adidas going to try to leverage that to get a Louis Vuitton collab with Pharrell? That's going to be interesting. I would like to see that also, because we know Louis, they work with Nike.
Louis doing a lot of things with Nike, though. Louis doing a lot of things with Nike.
But it's Louis Vuitton, bro. I feel like they could probably do what they want to do.
Confession time. Okay. Shoe Dog confession. Oh no! What is he pulling out today? I thought you was gonna get this, bro. The Jordan 5 DJ Khaled. What is it? White or pink? White or pink, bro? I can't see the label. Bro. It's quite hard to read the label. Okay. He's got the Crimson Blisses. Well done, bro. You know, bro. You know it makes sense. You know
what though?
Tell me you got the discount.
I didn't, bro.
Shit.
I didn't. So the restock hit, right? Nike app, black and white app restock, US. I was on the plane, bro. So my plane Friday, we went to Florida to see Anita Baker. Shout out Anita Baker, one of the GOATs. Great show. I was sitting on the plane. Well, we're sitting in the airport. The plane got delayed about 40 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, we were supposed to take off at 12:30, which means we would have been boarding, 11 something, late 11 something.
Mm-hmm.
Plane get delayed about 30, 40 minutes. We get on the plane. I'm sitting there. 12 o'clock hit. I get like 3 notifications at once. I'm like, what is? It's Soul Links, Soul Savvy, and J23 all sending notifications about the DJ Khaled restock on Nike. So had Delta not been delayed,
it's fate, bro. It's fate, bro. I'm telling you, it's fate.
My phone would have been on airplane mode, and I wouldn't have got the notifications, and I would have missed it. But
it's fate. It's fated. It's fated. All right, cool. Before you say something. Hold on. What are you trying to show us, bro? A little black dot.
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know, bro. You tell me. It's a little black dot right next to the midsole to the uppers. Can you wipe it away?
I tried to wipe it with my finger. I ain't put no cleaning solution on it yet, but what is that?
You might need to get a new one, bro.
Hold on. What is that, bro?
Is that raw leather coming through?
What is that? That's
supposed bro, you need to.
That's supposed to be a straight line, bro.
Yeah, you need to send those back and get a new version.
That's supposed to look like this.
Yeah, I would send that back, bro. That's horrible quality on those Crimson Bliss. That's the first time I've seen it, bro.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I think you need to send those back, bro. I think you need to get a new pair. But
my so
hey,
my size sold out. They sat for maybe an hour or so.
All right, cool. They'll be around. They'll still be around. There'll be restocks. Trust me. If you need a size, I think there's a size up here that you can I can send you. Without the defects, tell me how that sneaker is. Ignore the defects for the time being, because if it's a perfect pair, tell me how does it taste? How does it smell? How does it feel?
I think it's comparable. This is a hot take.
Yeah.
I think it's comparable to the J Horizon and the Shadow Backboard 5.
Okay. Well, you mean it's better?
No, it's the same.
Yeah. I think the leather's a bit more premium than the J Horizon 5s. Slightly.
Got J's.
Yeah.
I think it's the same, bro. And the you ain't got the Shadow Backboard 5, but I think
no.
I tell you what, if they put if a brand attachment was on that Shadow Backboard 5, it would have sold a lot better. It sold well.
Yeah.
I think it would have been hotter. It would still be talked about right now, just because of collab's sake. I think it's just as good of quality as the Khaled 5.
So you reckon it's as good as the Shadow Backboard 5s?
Not the I mean not the yeah. Like when I think about the Shadow Backboard 5, is not there's nothing about the Shattered Backboard 5 to me out, especially with the different collar.
Yeah.
The Backboard 5 and with the removal of the pods on the collar on the callets, it's easier to compare to me just because it's something different. You know what I'm saying? Something they don't use.
Yeah.
That
I
kind of
still
makes me feel like it's on par.
I still feel that the leather quality on the Khaleds is slightly better. I still feel that. I still kind of me taking them out and seeing them, feeling them go against the Jade Horizon 5s. I don't know about the Shatter Backball 5s, but or the Orange 5s. I can definitely tell that there's a difference. This just goes to show how good the Jade Horizon 5s are. Just goes to show how good they are.
And that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I'm not necessarily bashing the Khaleds, but that Jade and that Shattered Backboard 5 are both very, very good quality, bro. It might be synthetic leather versus more genuine leather when it comes to the Khaleds, but as far as the way they feel, I get the same vibe from them. I'm not overly thrilled about having the Khaled, to be honest with you.
Really?
The defects probably make it different for me too.
Yeah, I would definitely send that back and wait for another restock. I'm disappointed that you got really defective pair, because if it was premium, bro, if there was no defects on that, I think you would have loved that even more. But yeah, I can tell you that those defects have kind of put a sour taste in your mouth.
Yeah, I'm happy to have the shoe, but the defects, and I had it since Tuesday, and I've just been holding on to it. So I wanted to make sure I showed you. I want to show you on the pod.
Yeah, hey guys, if you have any quality issues with your sneakers, definitely send them back. Don't accept sneakers with bad quality, even if it means you're missing out on a sneaker. That Khaled 5 ain't going much over retail anyway. So I would send them back if I was you, Q, and then kind of try and maneuver to get another pair, because I don't miss out on the Crimson Blisters. Those sneakers are dope. You will definitely look back in a couple of years' time and you think, yo, I should have got a pair. But I'm sad that your pair is not as up to scratch. I as hope that you get another restock, and you get a good pair, or if you can go to the store, see if they've got in the store and do a swap.
I doubt if they'll have it in store, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but we move on swiftly. If you need an assistant, let me know, bro. I will double check here as well. I'm pretty sure they're sitting in the UK as well to get you a swap over for a decent pair.
Bet.
No worries. But moving on swiftly, bro, we are going straight in to quick strike time. And first up is this situation where we have it sounds like we're going to get another Travis Scott SB this year, from what I'm hearing, or the rumors are that we're going to get another Travis Scott SB.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this is. I feel like I saw this a while ago.
Yeah, this news came out in late November last year. Basically, they said that Travis Scott is going to do another SB. It could be similar to the one we get in, but these samples that we've seen on the screen are samples or tearaway samples that from the older version. So there is aspects that this sneaker might be coming out, or SB might be coming out. But to me, it makes sense, bro, because he's moved on like. It's a swift move on from the Jordan 1 low to the SB low, because it's like a natural swap, if you get what I mean. There's such a similar silhouette. It's easy for him to say, I'm not doing Jordan 1s or Jordan 1 lows anymore. I'm just going to do SB lows, because it kind of makes sense that way, to be honest, because he's moving on from one similar silhouette to another silhouette, and he can mess around. I think he can mess around with the SB a bit more.
You know what? I think it's smart culturally too, because if we look at the decline of the Jordan 1 hype, it makes a little. Lows are more popular than ever. Jordan 1 lows are more popular than ever.
I think that's
so
because
are
of Travis.
mids.
I think that's because of Travis, bro. Because Travis has made that.
I think in general, it was a side effect to people not being able to get highs, and the people that said I don't care as long as it's a Jordan 1. I don't
Yep,
care if it's a mid or a low. More people started buying mids and lows. And especially recently with the Space Jam mid and the Knicks mid, they've been making a lot of good. Like that Knicks mid, Jordan 1 mid, looks like a Jordan 1 high, bro. Like the colorway on that shoe is ridiculous.
I know, bro. I just wish they would do more mids like that are spectacular like that. Like the mid, you know what? They could. I know why they do mids that are similar to OG colorways or similar to the high colorways, because if people can't get those highs, they will get those mids. But now we're in a situation where you don't need to do that because Jordan 1s are sitting. Jordan 1 sit on a regular basis, so you don't need to do the mids. So now Jordan Brand need to really pull out some special colorways for mids as well. And like the Knicks colorway is a special colorway.
So with that happening to the Jordan 1, moving to the Dunk makes that much more sense.
Yeah. I think it's a good move.
It's still here. You know what I'm saying? The Dunk is more popular than the Jordan 1 right now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's ever happened before.
And you know what's really funny to me, because the Jordan 1 high is what we envy and what we kind of always want, right? From a sneakerhead's point of view. But from a SB point of view, it's the lows. And it's ironic because not a lot of people mess around with the highs as much as the lows, because the lows are easier to skate with, if you get what I mean. And this is why skaters go for the lows a bit more. And this is why the knock-on effect from SBs and the Jordan 1 highs was the lows, because obviously if you can't get SB, you get I think even the SB lows were quite predominantly hyped, so everybody started moving on to the Jordan 1 lows because it had a knock-on effect, like similar to the highs. The lows got really popular as well, and we saw that influx in over the last 2 years, which is quite interesting because it means that it's brought the standard of Jordan 1 lows up to where it's supposed to be with the SB cuts, with the OG cuts. So from that aspect, it's a good thing. From that aspect, it's a really good thing.
Yeah, bro. I think it's a trickle down effect, and culturally and trend wise, style wise, him leaving the 1 going to the Dunk is a good idea.
Yeah, but also what you got to remember is the consumer will always trickle down to the next thing that's available. So like we just said, that trickling effect. You block off the avenues for the 1s and the SB lows. All of a sudden, you go into the Jordan 1 mids and the Jordan 1 lows. So that has a massive effect. But I'm more interested to see what he's going to do with the Jordan 7. What Travis Scott? Travis Scott's going to do with the Jordan 7. I'm more keen to see what he's going to do with that.
Yeah, I can't wait. Hopefully the mock-ups ain't really what it is at all, and we'll get something surprising.
Yeah, the mock-ups the mock-ups are bad. The mock-ups are bad. Do you know what? I'm going to be really I'm going to be really harsh here. I was going to say bitter. I'm not going to be bitter, but I'm going to be really harsh here, bro. I'm going to definitely say whoever did that mock-up doesn't know Travis or the actual brands or how to actually do a mock-up for a Jordan 7, because like if you see Travis Scott's Jordan 1s, obviously they got the reverse swoosh. If you see a Travis Scott 6, it hasn't got swoosh. If you see a Travis Scott 4, it hasn't got swoosh. If you see a Air Max, it's got a swoosh because Air Max has a swoosh. So every time the sneakers had a swoosh, it's always had a swoosh. Every time the sneaker doesn't have a swoosh, Travis has not put the swoosh on there intentionally because they want to retain the actual silhouette. So that Jordan 7 mock-up was a hot pile of mess, if I'm really honest, because the person who ever did that mock-up, I respect. Obviously, if you have to have skill to do mock-ups as well, which are respectable, but you don't go and put a reverse swoosh on a 7 and put some Jordan 6 pockets on it and call it a 7 and say this is going to be the 7 that Travis Scott is releasing, because that makes no sense. Come on now. Does it make sense, bro? I went into 100 miles an hour, didn't I? Really, pretty much.
I ain't super mad at the reverse swoosh, but it don't make sense.
It don't make sense, bro. Because did the Jordan 6 have a reverse swoosh? No. Did the Jordan 4 have a reverse swoosh? No. Look, bro. I'm just saying, if it didn't have a swoosh, Travis is not gonna put a swoosh on it. So why do a Jordan 7 with a swoosh on it? The mock-ups don't make sense.
It don't, man. What's the next topic, man? You just busted that whole mock-up. That's done.
Bro, I said I was gonna be harsh. And I'm just being harsh because we are very critical of mock-ups. And when it comes to mock-ups, they give us a false illusion. It's like giving a illusion of a desert paradise when you're in the Sahara and you want some water, and then when you get to it, it's not there. That's pretty much what a mock-up is doing to us at this moment in time. I hate mock-ups. I absolutely hate mock-ups, even though I've started to do some mock-ups for Instagram. But I hate mock-ups.
That part. Moving on.
Moving on. So Billie Eilish is doing the Nike Air Alpha Force 88, bro. I actually like these. Like these. Some remind me of trainers.
They remind you of trainers. They remind you of the three. This is where the strap on the Jordan 312s come from.
Yep.
Which is why that shoe is on a Jordan shoe, is because it was the first shoe that Jordan, or one of the only Nikes that Jordan ever wore. Outside of his, he wore pennies. I think he wore, what was the other shoe? I can't remember the other model that he wore during his playing time, but this one he did a advertisement for and everything, so it makes sense. It is like the Airship, in my opinion, an honorary Jordan.
Yep.
Because he wore it. I don't consider, even though they put the Jordan brand on the Airship, I don't consider the Airship a Jordan. I think it's honorary. I think it's a Nike.
Yeah.
Also, I feel the same way about this Alpha Force. Yeah, I think it's an honorary Jordan because he wore it, because he did advertising for it. It's legit. I like it. This OG colorway.
I'm looking at these pictures. I might actually go and get this.
Yo, it's so 80s, bro.
Yeah, it's so dope.
It's so 80s.
You know what, that Jordan 3-esque outsole looks beautiful, bro.
It's like a 1 and 3 outsole kind of put together a little bit.
Yeah, I'm actually feeling this. I'm not even joking. I might have to get myself.
Matter of fact, the 3 and the 4 outsole take inspiration from this shoe.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that. It's got some of that 1, 3, and 4 outsole all combined into that Alpha.
I mean, look.
Alpha, yeah.
Look at this.
The Jordan 4 outsole, yeah.
Well, that's definitely the 3. We can see the 3 in it all day.
Yeah, we can definitely see the 3 in it. Yeah, 100%, bro.
But,
do you think this is gonna sit?
No.
I think in the UK this might sit.
I think Jordan purists are gonna jump on this, because even though Billie Eilish, I don't understand the Billie Eilish attachment to it. Because the only Billie Eilish branding is inside the shoe, so nobody will see that.
I think it's more or less that she's bringing the sneaker back rather than Nike bringing the sneaker back. So I think Billie Eilish has gone back and brought a couple of sneakers back. I
appreciate that. I've rocked with Billie Eilish. I'm not like listening to her music and all that, but I appreciate the type of person she is from seeing her own sneaker shopping. She seems genuine. I've seen her IG feed. She seemed real genuine about music and about sneaker and culture, fashion culture and all that. So I rock with her in general. These hard, bro.
I'm actually feeling them. I think I might actually get them. You know why? It's that trainer vibe, bro. It's definitely that trainer vibe that's getting me on this. 100%. It's some of that trainer, some of that free vibe, some of that. So this sneaker's gorgeous. Like if you love frees and trainers, you'll be looking at this hard, and you'll be looking at this like, do I need to get this? Because this sneaker.
This is the direct predecessor of the Jordan 312,
and it's a little bit more history in your life as well, which is great. All right, moving on swiftly, bro. We're smashing through these quick strikes, because we are looking at the next one is the Dawn Becker freestyle collaboration, bro. Have you seen any of these? Because I sent this to you yesterday. The Dawn Becker one low.
This is last year, bro.
This is not last year. This is this year. This is not last year. I'm pretty sure this is this year, bro.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm pretty sure this is this year. This is the Jordan 1 low for this year. You got a low. You've got also I love the actual rainbow braid laces on this. This is actually dope.
I saw this, bro. I promise you, I saw this.
Bro, this is 2023. Definitely 2023.
When was this posted?
February 2023, bro.
I saw these. I've seen all these shoes.
Bro, have you been dreaming about sneakers too much, bro?
No, I promise you, I've seen all these shoes, bro.
Bro, this came out in October last year. This is the Dornbecker Freestyle 15, 16, 15, hold on, 16, 17, 18 collection for 2023. So you probably saw it in October last year.
Yeah. I saw. I know I didn't seen these.
Yeah. So this is the Dornbecker one. It is definitely this year, bro. Don't get me confused like that, bro.
No, I thought these were released already. Because I seen them so long ago.
Yeah. The Dornbecker one, we got I think you got Air Max 90. I like that Air Max 90. That looks dope. That actually looks dope. You got Air Max 90. You also then got coming with that. Let me get through some of these pictures. The insole on that Air Max 90 looks dope. Yeah, the detail. Yo, bro, Dornbecker always come with the details. That's the good thing about them. The foam posits look fire, bro. Not gonna lie, no cap. The foam posits look definitely dope. I want to know their stories. Sheesh, bottom down, that looks dope. I want to know some of these stories. I want to know some of these stories for the people that actually, or the kids that actually design this.
That back tab was crazy.
Yeah, that's dope. It's got some like this sky blue galaxy vibes on this on the actual foam posits. Guys, if you haven't seen the Dornbecker collection for 2023, go check that out because it is so good. I like just do it. I can't even read what it says on the other actual shoelace or insole.
That's look like Spanish maybe.
Yeah, just do it. I think it might be Spanish for just do it potentially. Don't judge us if we don't, because we don't know Spanish. I don't know Spanish, but yeah, you got the Huaraches as well. These Huaraches are hard, bro.
They look real premium.
Yeah,
I'm not a low top Huarache guy, but these go back to the outsole. Go back to the outsole, please. Oh.
Yeah. Q's contemplating his choices now.
No. I'm good on them.
It just looks premium. It looks more premium leather on all over these panels. Yeah, and then you've got this furry panel
on there.
Yeah, that's dope. That's absolutely dope.
Oh, the Supreme Future, always strong. I like that.
And then you got the Prestos. This is a beautiful colorway for the small feet gang as well. Definitely. Yeah. I like they've come hard with these. I'm not even joking. This Dornbecker collection is hard, bro. Definitely. Whoo! Damn, bro. Damn.
I don't like Vomeros normally, but
that Vomero looks bright.
Yeah, I can see these. I can see these on foot. These probably look real good on foot.
Yeah, bro.
Hold on, what's this? These
damn. Patches? Yeah, well, this is how I roll. Bro, I think if this packaging probably potentially comes from all the people that designed it.
Go back. That
Where comes with this.
Go. It's Velcro. Okay, now I see the. Okay. You can put patches all over it.
Yeah, that's in the interview. Those patches go on the Vomero, don't they?
Yeah, all on the bright orange.
That Vomero is gonna be popular, bro. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 set of laces. That's executed. That's executed real hard. His name is Jaron Haycock.
No, Jaron. I think it was the. Oh, they're showing the kid first. Yeah. I think they're showing the kid first and then the shoe. No,
they're showing the shoe first and the kid.
Okay.
Yeah, because the shoes always come first. So yeah, that's hard. Those
Jaron. Yeah, Team J. Jaron went in on those, man.
Yeah, that was a really, really dope. So what do you think of the collection, bro?
That's it.
That's it.
It ain't one more. I thought it was one more.
No.
No.
That's it.
I want to see. I like the one.
Yeah.
I like the one in the Vomero the most. I'm not a Hirachi or a Presto guy. They both dope, but I like the one in the Vomero for the best.
I like so there's the Jordan 1 Low, the foam posits, the Hirachis, the Prestos, the Vomeros, and the MX 90 as well. There's about 6 of them all together. Dope. Let's round of applause for those kids that actually designed those.
Try for them ones though, maybe. The ones super different. I might try for those.
Yeah, it's a different flex, a different style to that. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, next up from the Dornbecker collection, we've got something special brewing, bro. It looks like DJ Khaled's got another one coming in 2023.
Wonder what it is.
What do you? I'm actually curious about the model. Do you think it's going to be a free?
That's what I mean. I hope not.
I don't think it's going to be a free. I don't think it's going to be a.
I think you need to wait. I think you need to wait for the 3s and give us the 3 that we really want. Like
yeah.
Down the line after he gets started on his collab collection.
Do you think it's going to be the Jordan 5 with the remaining models that released this year? Because he did say that they will come out in the future.
Maybe. I mean, I'll be cool with that. But I do want to see him do more. I want to see him do a 4. I want to see him do a 1, I guess. He seemed to like 2s. So I would be interested to see what he would do with a 2 or Air Force 1. You know what I'm saying? But if it's an exclusive Jordan brand deal, you know, he got enough to work with.
I think it's a 4 or a 6, if I'm honest.
A 6, a Khaled 6?
Yeah.
That'll be fine with that. We the best on the back of a 6. We the best on one, Nike Air on the other. That'll be hard.
I can't see him trying to do a 7 because Travis is doing a 7. I want
him to do an 8 or a 10 or something. You know what I'm saying? Something
bro, a Khaled 8 would kill it. I'm not even joking. Khaled 8 would kill it. But I'm seeing. I think Union. We got a Union collaboration for the 1. He might do a 2. The 3 he needs to wait on. The 5 is already done. The 6 is empty. I think it's a 4 or a 6, bro. That's coming.
Travis the only one that really did. Yeah, Travis the only one did a collab on the 6, so that'd be dope to see Khaled do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody needs to do something with a 6.
Yeah, I want to see more.
Somebody do something.
Something. We need something to come from the brand.
We ain't seen no collab 6 since the Social Status, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't the dopest collab. I love Social Status, but I did not like that 6 with the pony hair.
Yeah, 100%. That they need to do something. They need to do something with the 6. It could be a 6. I hope it's a 6. Now I'm hoping it's a 6 more than anything else. But talking about predictions and stuff like that, because you know how we are on the podcast. We always try to throw our predictions out. We've been talking about predicting stuff. I think there's some predictions have come true, which is absolutely amazing. I think last year in the podcast we mentioned this about Amma Meunier, and then a week before the news came out, this is what we said, bro. We have a situation,
bro. Big situation, bro. And I love
it. There's a poster put up on Instagram. I showed the UNC 5s, I showed the Georgetown 5s, I showed the Bordeaux 5s, and I showed the crafted 5s. I think the crafted 5s look dope. I'm not gonna lie. I think the crafted 5s look dope. I want to see it in hand. I think it will sit. I do think the crafted 5s are top. And then if they did an Amma Meunier 5, bro, then we have a problem. We have a problem, bro.
I can't wait. See, this is why we had this conversation.
I truly believe that should be the next move. I truly believe if you want to push this 5, you bring up Amma Meunier 5. They've done the 12s. It's a wrap. It's a bro. We said that a week before this got announced. I'm gonna showcase this because I just can't. I'm pinching myself because if this is true, this is ridiculous, bro. I am so excited if this is true, bro. I mean, shit, it's rumored that we might be getting the MMN Year 5 in 2023. A big rumor.
I think it's true.
And there's two shoes. It's two shoes again, bro.
Yeah, I don't think it's a rumor at all. I think it's true. I read I can't remember which outlet. It's the one of the outlets I really trust.
Yeah.
I read the article. Everything they were saying made sense. It's gonna be a lot of stuff I'm not gonna buy this year.
Because you're waiting for the MMN Year 5, yeah?
It's gonna be a lot of stuff I'm not gonna buy this year.
I'm showing the mock-ups on the screen. Don't believe the mock-ups on the screen. I don't think this is gonna be the actual sneakers that's gonna matter.
These mock-ups cool, but it's not. We can't. This mini rant.
Go on, bro.
Stop believing these mock-ups. Okay? Just stop, bro. They have not seen it. Had they seen it, we would be seeing it too.
Exactly, bro.
These mock-ups, if you feel like you want to comment on it, okay, whatever. We ain't going for it. I'm speaking for me and I'm speaking for TJ too right now. We are not going for these mock-ups anymore. The excitement that news brings requires something visually to stimulate you also. So I understand the mock-up game, but it's not, bro. It's not.
No.
First of all, that's too close to what Off-White did. First of all,
I'm gonna let me just say how this mock-up was developed. I know. Sorry to cut you off, bro. They looked at the Jordan 12s. The fact that we're getting a reverse a flu game version and a cherry version. Yep. And they literally said, well, okay, cool. If that's the case with the 12s, like you know what? It's really funny. They did that with the freeze. We got the freeze. We're going to get the fours. The fours going to look like this all of a sudden. And all of a sudden, everybody got the violet auras. And everybody was shocked about the violet auras.
Not see it coming.
Exactly. And I hope this is the case because now we're seeing the flu games and the cherry 12s on a variation of the MMN Year 12. And they are predicting that we might get a fire red and a metallic black 5, which is not going to be the case. It's not going to be the case. I hope it's not the case because they can do better than that. I'm pretty sure they can do better than that. And
I don't care. I don't care what they do. I want it. I don't care, bro. I don't care what they do. I want it. If I see it, when we find it, I'm still getting it.
Yeah. Bro, I'm going to definitely say, like, Bro, like, I can't believe we predicted that. We predicted that 6 months out before, bro, because we saw the push from the Khaled 5s. We saw the push. The next push is the 5. This is what they're trying to really push out on us at the moment.
The big cap is real, bro. The big cap is real. They don't want to listen, man. It's not. It ain't nobody else talking about it, which I'm cool with. That's okay. Yeah. Y'all ain't got to talk about it. Y'all might mention it or whatever, but ain't nobody writing articles. Ain't nobody making a big deal out of this on they platforms, but us that I've seen.
Yeah.
It's the big cap, bro. You can see it coming. It's a pattern. Sometimes it'll switch up a little bit. Sometimes it'll be a little early. Sometimes it'll be a little late. Like the airship big cap on the airship was early. It was quick.
That was quick strike. That's what you call it.
We heard about airship colorways. Next thing you know, boom.
Yeah.
Limited. Out of nowhere, 200 or 300 pairs. Then we get 3 colorways of airships within 5 months.
That's what you call a proper quick strike. Like I'm talking, that's what you call a proper quick strike. But yeah, guys, don't believe these mock-ups. Don't believe these mock-ups. It's going to get you enticed into a sneaker that will never exist.
Just get ready for the drop. Get ready for the official pictures. Get ready for the news. For the early.
unfortunately, we all sneakerheads and we all shoe dogs in reality. Let's be honest, because when we see a mock up, this is how we are. We are hungry for these sneakers, bro. Let's be honest. We're hungry for these sneakers.
I'm staying. I'm doing my best to stay neutral on this. I just know that they coming. I believe that they coming.
Yeah, if the rumor's true, and I'm gonna say it's a rumor until we see the pictures. If the rumor's true, then we are gonna get an MM in year 5. Bro, I think it's a great thing. I think it's a great thing to happen, and I love the fact that we're having a push on the Jordan 5. I don't think they'll make them popular at all. Like until I think you're right. MM in year 5s will sell out, but I don't think Jordan 5s will be as popular. Like it's almost like another free situation,
5s, bro. We've been getting 5s. I love it. I was looking at I got great 5s, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't, not the OG grapes, the alternate grapes. That's a great shoe. You know what I'm saying? The Raging Bull. I
wore my satin bread 5s out like this week, just gone.
Yeah, satin bread,
gorgeous. Bro.
Like it every now and then, because we get so many 5s, you got to pull back a little bit. Being a 5 head, I have to, like, even green beans, bro. I love when I saw a pair of green beans on feet yesterday, and I loved it, right? But I don't think I'm a green bean guy.
Oh, okay.
I bought them because it's a legendary 5 colorway. I just can't see putting them on feet, bro.
Are you scared to put them on feet? Is that the question?
No, I want to. But I'm not trying to find the time to for some reason.
You'll find the time. Let's just see what happens. You know your rule is if you don't wear your sneakers for 6 months, you get rid of them.
No. It's not 6 months. It's not a 6 month. But 6 months before I start looking at them.
Yeah.
Again, you know what I'm saying, and start making determinations with the way I do it now. Like I'm not the same sneakerhead I was 2 years ago, where I'm putting on feet within a week or two. Like I used to put it. I'm putting it on, bro. We going outside. You know
I expect a court case for all the sneakers that you're gonna have to look at in 6 months' time, and if you've not worn them, you have to judge them. I'll give you my gavel.
I got a year and a half old, 2-year-old pairs in here now. At this point, 2-year-old pairs that they just over there.
Yeah, you need to have you have to have a proper look at them. You just give them the gavel. Guilty, not guilty. Check them out,
bro. certain one, like certain stuff you ain't got to think. I ain't thinking about my Rebellionaires. You know what I'm saying? I ain't thinking about my Griffeys or my Nike ID Air Max or the Powder Air Max. I ain't thinking about them.
You're thinking about other stuff. I got you, bro.
I'm thinking about the Midnight Navy 3s, like the Georgetown 3s. Like, wait a minute.
It's a beautiful thing.
How long? Them came out 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, 100%. Next up today is something that we all excited to watch on the 5th of April. It's coming out, and I can't wait to see it. And it's the Air movie, bro. It is the Air movie. Situation is about to get serious again. Last Dance sequel part 2 coming to a cinema near you. This is gonna get absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably wear the He Got Games to go see this.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be dope. I'm gonna.
Shoe that was named after a movie that featured the shoe. Instead of wearing my Lost and Found, I know a lot of people gonna wear Lost and Founds to go see these.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite a couple of people. I'm gonna send out an invite to anybody that wants to go to this on the 5th of April. We're gonna do a whole joint thing. Hopefully, get a lot of people.
Scott,
exactly.
Dale, Ash, freaking everybody.
All of us.
If Jenny can come through, try to make like an event out of it.
Yeah, exactly, and that would be dope because I told Jenny she needs to get Lost and Founds before this movie comes out. And I'm giving a warning to everybody.
Close to Scott, right? Closer to Scott than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they could come down, get the whole gang together, man. Get Steve over there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Anybody.
Yeah, it'll be
That'd be
dope to do
yeah.
that. I'm waiting for this movie. I'm excited. If you guys don't know what the Air movie is about, it's obviously about when the acquisition of Michael Jordan to Nike and the whole situation surrounding that. Because obviously, if you don't know the story, if you want to be reversed on the story or told about the history of the story, is the fact that Michael Jordan wanted to join Adidas and he was getting coveted by Nike constantly because Nike wanted to kind of sign him as their sole athlete. They basically put all their bets in on Michael Jordan. Jordan wasn't interested, and he just wanted to join Adidas for the fact that he knew that Adidas could give him something that he wanted. Who obviously saw him play in the forums and the Olympic tryouts as well. So he was basically edging his way towards Adidas until his parents stepped in, especially his mother, to say, "Give Nike a chance, hear him out, and see what they say." And history was made, pretty much.
Mom played by the great Viola Davis.
Yeah, bro.
Matt Damon as
this movie's gonna be great.
This I thought initially it was going to be a movie about Phil Knight, but they actually made it a movie about Nike. From what the trailers look real good.
Yeah, I'm excited about this movie. On Rotten Tomatoes, it's being given like 86%, 93%. A lot of people giving it high ratings, which is great.
Bro,
because
I don't care. I appreciate that, but I don't care. Like, and me and my wife had to practice avoiding reviews and stuff for movies that we want to see anyway.
Yeah, I don't like some critics. Some critics just go in just because they want to go in, and I don't like that. Stuff. Yeah,
because I like we look at stuff different anyway.
Yeah, I like to judge things by watching them myself. But I'm excited about this Air movie. I'm gonna say two things. If they show the bread, the Chicago, and any
it's going up. This is Last Dance too.
Yeah, this is Last Dance. Any sneaker they show in this movie, game over.
No, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. They showing the Chicago in the trailers, so it's over.
Bro, I'm gonna say, watch the price. Watch the price on these Lost and Founds.
If you want Lost and Founds and you ain't got
get them now. Get them now. Do not, they're about $350 now. And that will be a drop in the ocean once this movie comes out.
They already like $550 over here for outside.
Yeah, that's the conversion rate, but they are about $350, $370 here. So, and that converts out to about $450, $500 for you guys. Obviously taxes and all that stuff, it actually plays a impact. But I'm gonna say, guys, if you haven't got your sneakers already, go and get them, because you will not want to see the sneakers after this movie releases.
Listen, it's about to be another shift in the sneaker culture.
Yeah,
mark the words that you're hearing on this podcast. If you listen to or watch this podcast before this movie dropped, I feel sad for you. From what we saw from the Last Dance, bro, and we know it's different time now. COVID ain't a big deal like it was when the Last Dance came out. Sneakers are sitting, but
bro, it's to and fro. It's like COVID was there. Sneakers are hard to get. Cost of living's up. Sneakers are easy to get, bro. It's always there's always an impact on the sneaker game from movies like this. It always happens, bro. It always happens.
It's about to get stupid. It's about to get stupid, and they're gonna show some other big cap. It's gonna be some cap in this movie.
You reckon?
They're gonna show some other silhouettes in this movie.
They're gonna show some Converses and
we saw the waffle in the trailer. No, I'm talking about Nike.
Yo, Nike's gonna show Air Maxes and everything, bro. Watch.
Tell me you didn't see that waffle in the trailer.
I did.
That blue orange waffle. I saw it.
Yeah.
Sitting there, dead in the center of the screen in the background. I saw it plain as day, bro. And confession. Something I've never bought a pair. It's always been something else I wanted more than a waffle. Air Max. Like there's only certain Air Max I'll choose as okay. I'm gonna go after this. You walk in the store and see waffles are OGs. I'm talking about beautiful. They be on sale, $55. I won't buy it. But
you need to,
and it's the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to get a pair of waffles, man.
You do. Before all I'm gonna say is, if you didn't know the consequences of the Last Dance, if you're new to the sneaker game, let me just tell you a couple of things. So the Chicago was about £500 before the Last Dance. Oh, yeah, Last Dance. Yeah, it went to about £1,000, doubled in price overnight. Right. If you want to know about the last shot, the Jordan 14 last shot, that was on sale for 80, 90 quid in the UK. Right. That went up to £400 after the Last Dance. So, if you want to know anything about this Air movie, you got to realize anything they show in this movie is going to get absolutely crazy, bro. It's about the climate's about to change. But Nike, give me and Q a shout because we got some movie ideas for you. Trust me, we got some movie ideas for you.
What's the next topic, bro?
I'm not. You know what? You always tell me not to say anything on the podcast because the ideas we're coming out.
Yeah,
with,
you ain't saying no. I didn't say it. We're gonna move. We're gonna move on. We're gonna swiftly move on. You did
if you
well
want my movie ideas, if you want Q's movie ideas, give us a shout and we'll give them to you because I have a lineup. I'm talking about 5 or 6 movies you can actually do to actually revolutionize the sneaker game.
We got colorways too. Hey, you talking about?
Yeah, we got colorways. We got everything for you.
Special price. Special price.
Special price. $9.99.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Look here, man.
What's that?
Kai said he ain't going.
Oh yeah, I read this. I read some of this counter lawsuit from Cool Kai. He basically saying
he ain't going. He dug in, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. He has some justifications. Like my model, the lightning don't resemble the swoosh.
He's still dropping shoes.
Yeah, no, I know. He says the lightning don't resemble the swoosh. The cuts of the sneakers are totally different. So what you talking about, bro? He's got some real good points.
Yo, he's still dropping shoes. Kai ain't playing. He dropping everything, bro. He got screens. He got touch screens. He dropped the.
I saw that. That Kai Tech
vests and jackets and like Kai going in, bro. He didn't switch up his whole like his Instagram feed looked different since this lawsuit news came out.
Yeah. I'm gonna say one thing. I it's quite funny that if Kai, I know all shout out to the Cool Kai, but like if Kai all of a sudden gets a lawsuit from Samsung and Sonny and Philips and all of that stuff. He's got all. I was like, bro, is he trying to get all the major brands trying to sue him, bro? We need to play the MC Hammer music. Can't touch you.
Damn. That messed up, man. That messed up. You had to say that. You had to say that.
Bro, I'm just being honest. That'll be like, I don't wish it upon Cool Kai because I know he's very business minded. He's very he's going levels. It's amazing to see. And I'm gonna say one thing, bro. 100% from I don't wish it upon him, but he like if he's doing stuff. Samsung and Sony and all of them Philips come out for him.
He doing a whole lot, bro. He doing a whole lot. And I'm looking at it like, how is like he doing everything? He got software. He got. I mean, he's still doing. He's still dropping shoes. For you. You know what I'm saying? He didn't ramped up. He didn't ramped up his merch situation. He doing blanks, bro. Like that's a lot of money. He doing blanks. I mean, 5 blanks, like acid washed or machine washed, faded, vintage looking, oversized. Even though oversized kind of going out, I'm glad oversized going out. Not going out. I'm sorry. Oversized is changing now. People going back towards the 90s style. So I'm about to automatically be more in fashion than a lot of people. Just because this is the way I've been dressing since the 90s anyway. But
ain't changed. Your style ain't changed.
But no, Kai doing everything, bro. He got so much going on now. Since it seemed like the lawsuit hit, it almost seemed like him and Nike made an agreement like, all right, y'all sue me, then I'm gonna drop everything. or maybe when the lawsuit hit, he was like, you know what? Fork it. I'm just gonna do all my plans that I was planning on rolling this out this time, rolling that out at that time. Fork it. I'm gonna go all out
I'm
right
just go
now.
all in, 100% all in. Bro. Like, I hope that I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that lawsuit. But he's got some legitimate claims because obviously the cuts and the sneakers totally don't resemble exactly what he's kind of proposed together. So I think he's onto a good case, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I'll get squashed, man, and
Yeah.
just continue to be good for him because we know Nike can be good. But
something that we haven't got on the agenda that I want to quickly pick up is, Bape responded back to Nike this week.
Yeah.
Basically, their justification for carrying on with the Bape style was Nike approached us in 2009 and said,
Yeah.
"I will give. Well, if you stop doing this, we can kind of do a collaboration with you, or we can give you the licensing to do this on our behalf as a collaboration." And the Bape star said, "Sorry, no, thank you," and they carried on with it, and Nike never came back because they believe Nike didn't have a case against them to actually sue them.
Well, we're gonna find out now. That don't really change nothing.
That don't change nothing, but
the fact that Nike. Well, I don't know how that can be spun in court, but the fact that Nike came to them early and tried to do it the right way don't really change much for me.
Yeah, it's I still think Nike didn't think Bape Star was going to be a threat, and they became.
Bape didn't think Nike was going to be as relevant in the streets.
Yeah, and they eventually are. It's the foresight that actually counts because all of a sudden you didn't know these certain situations were going to happen, but if you knew, you would have sorted it out early on.
Nike got it now.
Yeah,
Nike got it now. I think I don't understand why Bape wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Early now they on,
would. Let's just say if Nike approached them now and said, "Okay, cool, we'll give you the Bape Star, do a collaboration with us," I think they'll bite their hand off.
Yeah, I think if I was Bape, I probably would have betted on myself in that situation. It could have gone a million different ways. You know, Bape could have been bigger and irrelevant now. Bape could have been bigger and as big as they could be now.
Yeah,
Bape could have been irrelevant then and big now, or never relevant. You know, I probably would have did the deal though.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, I probably would have did the deal just to have the clout of the brand. I mean, y'all based y'all shoe on the Air Force One. Why not collab with the company that made the Air Force One?
That makes perfect sense. That does make perfect sense, but unfortunately, that's the situation we're in. I think it would have made good sense for Bape to actually do it now. If Nike's, to be honest, I think Nike's putting a lot of these people that do similar stuff to their actual silhouettes into a corner where they think if we can kind of manipulate them enough, we can kind of get them on board or cease and desist or collab. I think that's the way it's going, and we've seen a couple of people win that case. I think if it goes to the negotiation table, if they say to Cool Kai, okay, cool, we create a different brand, like, bro, Nike's big enough to say, Cool Kai, you can be an offset on the Nike roster. Just make your Cool Kais for us. We'll give you the authority to do it. Like we've been saying for the last however so long. Then I think Cool Kai was like, okay, cool. As long as I get my royalties, as long as I sign a business contract, as long as I'm authorized as a trademark to do these sneakers, and in matter of fact, he can kind of change the silhouette to look more like a Jordan 1.
Bro, he would. It'll be.
I know what you're gonna say.
Cool Kai and Nike, bro, with the way Kai moves now, if him and Nike did something together, Nike don't want them. Nike don't want them type of problems, bro.
I'm gonna
they don't want them type. Listen, Kai is a fool by himself. If they did that, bruh, Cool Kai will make himself worldwide. I guarantee you. If he got a big brand endorsement like teaming up with Nike, bro, it's a wrap, bro. That he be rich. He rich for 3-4 generations. He gonna run it up, and he don't.
I'm gonna say one thing though. Like, if I'm a big corporation and I've got somebody, I'm always looking for talent. I'm always gonna be looking for talent. Yeah, cool. Like, I'm just saying, if I'm obviously I'm not Nike shoes or anything like that. But if I'm a big business like Nike, I'm definitely thinking about the talent that's coming through the plethora of people that actually support your brand. And you know what? The best talent always rises to the top. That's always going to be the case. The people that actually love the brand as much as they do, always going to productively work with the brand or try and work with the brand or try and aspire to be similar to the brand because they love it so much. And all of a sudden, you've got these talented people out there that can actually support the brand, bring them into the next phase of the actual brand existence. It's your role. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If Nike reached out to John Geiger, if Nike reached out to Cool Kai, if Nike reached out to Bape Star, if Nike reached out to all of these brands and made them a sub brand within the Jordan brand or Nike range, bro, we'll be seeing some amazing collaboration work, amazing design work come through.
That's how you take over the world, bro. That's how you take over the world. This is what happened. Nike needs to do what these record labels started doing.
Yeah.
This hot new artist, he bubbling in the streets, going crazy. He got a single going crazy. I see what you're doing over here. You selling out shit by your. Excuse me. You selling out by yourself.
Shirts, yeah. You're selling out those shirts and shoes and forks by yourself.
And you're moving around. You doing your thing. You know. Let's partner up.
Yeah,
I give you the machine. You got the product. You just need the machine.
Exactly. And bro,
I got the machine. You got the product. Take this machine. Give me 50%. Let's go.
Yeah, bro. We've been saying this for months and months and months. And as soon as we heard about the first court cases, the John Geiger case last year,
I don't want your name. I just want a profit split. I'm gonna give you infrastructure. You're moving already.
That's the thing, bro.
We know what's possible with infrastructure. Bro, we live in a world where we can find the most creative people on this planet on a handheld device that we walk around with every day.
Yep.
Come on, bro.
I'm just gonna say one thing. Bro, we've talked about it's too easy. You're taking over. You're taking over the genre. You're taking over. You're increasing your street credibility. It's a good relationship image with the consumers. You're supporting young creative.
We ain't even got to know about it, bro.
Yeah,
they could just do it. We ain't got to know about it.
Exactly that, bro. But you're seen to support the innovators in society.
Yeah,
and that's not a bad look at all, bro. 100%. So I did say in the start, Nike's. I think Nike's listening to us, and there's this thing I'm going to bring up in the next in the main topics. But I'm just saying, like, it makes total sense to get these talented people on board, because these talented people are always going to push you forward. They're always going to push you forward. Money always talks, bro. Money always talks, and if you can make it work, it'll work.
It made too much sense, bro. It made too much sense.
Yo, I saw this sneaker the other day. Tiana Taylor Air Jordan 1s, bro. What's your hot pick on this? On the expression, on your expression, you're not happy with it.
I understand what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't really like it though. It looks super premium though.
Yeah, it's super premium. I'm gonna give you my take on it. Shall I give you my take on it, bro?
Go.
Right. this is Tiana Taylor's aspects on the Jordan 1, but it's taken a lot of influence from Travis Scott. I'm going to say this because a lot of places, because he's taken I think a bit more from Travis than a lot of other places, but it's taken like that reverse swoosh is not a reverse swoosh, it's an extended swoosh. See what I'm saying? So
no, this is a rock star. This is a rock star Jordan 1. Right?
Yeah. But I think inspiration's been taken. I think it's dope. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's a dope silhouette. And you know what? I'm gonna say this, bro. It's not for us. It's not for us. Me. It's for the female sneakers, bro. Yeah, no, I could tell you that now. I was gonna say that it's a Zoom Comfort or Zoom 2.
Yeah, Zoom Comfort 2. It's hard, bro. I mean, leather guts. It's hard. It's a real collab. The fact that it's a Zoom Comfort 2 kind of, I think it kind of elevated a little bit in a antagonistic type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like the Blue the Great, the Clots, and the Mason Chateau, and all them being mids. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think it kind of like it's like a spit in the face in a rebellious way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like it.
You see the Tiana Taylor Jordan 1, huh? Oh, it's a Zoom Comfort. Now what?
Yeah. Now
you
what?
Still hype?
You still want it? You still want it?
You still want it? You still hype? or it ain't a Jordan 1 high OG. So okay. Yeah, we're gonna separate all y'all.
I like when they do that. I like when they do that sometimes because basically I like the fact that they're not doing just collaborations on just a Jordan 1 high or a Jordan 1 low. I like the fact that they're ranging from some mids and some highs as well, and some comforts and Zoom Comforts and all of that stuff. We looked at the Valentine's Day Zoom Comfort 2 the other day, didn't we, as well? And that was dope. So I see a little bit of more of a push on those smaller independent like sneakers that are more comfortable to wear.
I'm going in for my wife.
I'm going in for my missus if she wants this.
Yeah, I'm going in for my wife on these.
They actually, like, for the smaller feet gang, I'm telling you, this is dope. This is 100% dope.
Nah, they look cool on the man's foot right here. That might be like a 9 or 9.5 or something like that. You know, sample size. But I'm going in for these on my wife. And you're right. These they probably will look a lot better to me on small feet.
Yeah. Bro, Tiana Taylor's is that her first collaboration for a Jordan? So, from that aspect, I think this is going to be super popular. It's going to. I like the way it looks. Definitely like the way it looks. If you guys haven't seen the Tiana Taylor Jordan 1, go and check it out because it is dope. It's really dope. Really dope.
Yeah, that embroidery. This shot right here with the embroidery with the leather look stupid buttery, man. Stupid.
Yeah. I think this is that's a very, very dope collaboration.
I don't want to talk about this no more. I do want to talk about.
Okay, we are going into our main topics. We got 3 main topics. One of the main topics is this Mischief Big Red boot, bro.
This is Seth Rollins. For those of us that's watching, this is Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is one of the biggest stars in the WWE right now. I used to watch wrestling. For those of us that don't watch wrestling or understand pro wrestling culture, it's huge. Okay,
it's very huge, bro.
Very huge worldwide. Seth Rollins is wearing the Mischief Big Red boots in the ring doing a promo. But wait, he super kicks The Miz with the big red boots on television, on cable. Mischief has done it. Mischief, I'm in, bro.
You know what? I saw this. I saw this the other day. Of course they've done. I saw this the other day. Did we mention the big red boot on the last episode before we took a break? Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and what did we both say? We said this is absolute genius. It's not for the sneakerheads. It's for the cosplay and the manga and anime fans and stuff like that. And we said that, bro, because basically we can see it.
Bro,
like we saw it.
We did, but since then
it blew up massively, bro. Massively.
We seeing more people wearing the big red boot for fashion than we have for cosplay. I was expecting to see this big cosplay explosion, bro. I promise you.
But the thing is, what you forget is, bro, is some of these people actually like cosplay, and some of these people actually rock it on a day-to-day basis because they love the design aspect of it. It actually looks cute on feet. It actually looks really cute on feet. I'm not gonna lie.
It does. But what we looking at right here, this is not cosplay. Sarah Snyder, whoever she is, I'm guessing she a model. If y'all know her or not, I know we got a majority male audience anyway, so some of y'all might know her, but I don't know her. But she ain't got on no costumes, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, it's just a couple of pictures. It's this one and this one. But we seeing people. We saw Shea Gildish Alexander.
Yeah. Before you say anything, let me just show you this, bro. Let me just show you this. You know you're done good when this happens. You know you done good when somebody famous wears your stuff, and this is it, bro. Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
in the big red boots.
I
Lil Wayne
there.
in the big. I know you was getting there, and I beat you to the punch, bro. All I'm gonna say is, bro, this was coming since the Devil Shoe. This was coming. This was in the works. I'm gonna show. Hey,
they won
from day one. Of course, day one. So if you don't know Mischief, obviously they did the God Shoe, and then they did the Devil Shoe. But the God Shoe was like simmering under the radar. It went
Air Max 97.
Yeah, Jesus Air Max 97.
Water, the holy water in the shoe.
Exactly. That went under the radar. And they switched up their marketing tactic to be more controversial. So then they came up with the 97 Little Nas X, Nas X, Devil Shoe.
Yeah.
That came out. That caused a stir, bro. That caused an absolute stir.
Big news.
Then everybody lost their shit over that sneaker, right? And all of a sudden, everybody was talking about Mischief. What they doubled down, and then they gave us the Wavy Baby.
Yes.
And then off that, bro, because they did that collaboration with Little Nas X, we saw a lot more celebrities get on board with the Wavy Baby. We saw this happen in front of our eyes. Who was it? Tiger got on board.
It went crazy. It went crazy. It went
crazy, bro.
TikTok was blowing up, steady blowing up at the same time. So that shoe went crazy on TikTok.
Exactly, and that's if you want to go and produce a brand that's actually going to go crazy, TikTok is a place to be at the moment. So that went crazy on TikTok, and then they did the hospital shoe boot, right? That was walking boot.
No. We're skipping the Gob Stomper.
Bro, sorry. Was it the Gob Stomper? No, the Gob Stomper. It was like really close. Really close
after the Wavy Baby.
The Gob Stomper came out. Jimmy Fallon got involved in that as well. So you see, from having bringing up that controversy,
and Jimmy Fallon worldwide.
Yeah, the Gob Stomper was the sneaker that actually was like, just beat it up. Don't worry, just beat it up, grind it, and it gave a platform to go for people to go and make content with it, and that actually from the Wavy Baby where they would like. So let's put this together. The Jesus shoe went under the radar. Controversy, they got Little Nas X to do the Devil 97, which actually kind of introduced the celebrity element. The Wavy Baby hit TikTok, so they actually, okay, cool, we got something here. Let's produce all of them together, get some celebrities together. Jimmy Fallon, the Gob Stompers.
Jimmy Fallon, huge star.
Exactly. And then you can actually
Lil Nas X, huge star.
start
Tiger,
exactly.
big star.
Huge stuff. Yeah, and then you basically had an element where now you was making content for TikTokers with the Gobstomper also getting a big star involved. And then came the hospital boot when he's just a troll, bro.
No star.
Hey?
No star.
But it kind of
just them.
But the thing is, they've had all the backing of these superstars, right?
Yeah. Then they said, you know what?
Success.
We're just gonna do us this time.
No, but the thing is, not only us, we'll do something so radical it will get talked about. So we know
the second Gobstomper too.
Yeah, the second Gobstomper too. Yeah, but that was the white variation rather than the black variation, and then we got the hospital boot, and a lot of people just talked about that, and it still hit TikTok. And they basically said, you know what, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make it controversial. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make it controversial, and if we see people still talking about the brand, we're still doing something right. And then overnight, you got the big red boot, and you know what? What the big red boot?
When I first saw it, I thought it was fake.
Now, remember what we said in the last podcast? This is genius marketing tactic because I saw this. I saw how the brand went from listen, look at this, right? Celebrities. You had different silhouettes. You had TikTok. You had social media. You had content environment and your content creation. What was the next move, bro? What was the next move? Get into a genre that not a lot of people talk about, and that's cosplayers and anime and manga. They are going to constantly do this to different areas of the spectrum of fashion.
Bro, I'm just in now because
I know
it's fun
I'm
now.
fully invested. I'm fully invested, bro.
I'm realizing how much fun it was to have to deal with them. And they make it so you have to deal with them. That's the thing about it.
Exactly, but what's the name, bro? What's the name, bro?
We're gonna give you something every time that's gonna make, bro. Like, come, why a big red boot? Like, who decided?
This is the Astro Boy big red boots, bro. Like, this is the
Astro. Who said this? Is what we finna do? This is what we gonna give them.
Because they have,
and it works, bro. Oh my god, it works so good,
bro. All I'm gonna say is a lot of sneakerheads, a lot of sneakerheads, didn't like this at all. And I sat there, I analyzed it, and I thought, you know what, this is actually quite cool. And not only is it cool, it's not for most sneakerheads. It's not only so for most sneakerheads, it opens up the avenues to do innovative things,
bro. It is fun. Things. Mischief is the Jim Carrey of the fashion world.
Of course it is, because like it's in the name, bro. It's in the name, bro.
Right, but that's the point. That's the point. That's why I'm so with it now, because and it's not even from a disrespectful standpoint, bro. I'm saying I love Jim Carrey. When I was watching In Living Color, it was a bunch of stuff from a bunch of artists that relate to me, which is what it is for us when we look at sneakers in general. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of artists. Is Nike, it's New Balance, it's Adidas, it's Fila, it's Reebok, is it? You know what I'm saying? And these artists, they create and we react. And then here comes Fire Marshal Bill.
I remember Fire Marshal Bill. Those are classics, bro.
Mischief is Fire Marshal Bill, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like even when it's you know what I'm saying? Even when there's Men on Film, or you know, the lady, I can't remember the lady name. I ain't the one that gossip, so you ain't heard that from me. Here comes Fire Marshal Bill, bro. And Fire Marshal Bill is pushing the envelope to the extreme of what you can even show. That's and you look is it's crazy, bro.
No, I disagree with you slightly. They're not pushing the envelope. You know what they've done? They found their own lane within the sneaker community, on on sneakers because they found a lane that they can just be themselves, not compete. Like Mischief is never going to compete with Adidas or Nike or like. They've just found a lane where they can be inventive, creative, and absolutely crazy with what they do, and people love it because they've just grown the brand naturally over the last couple of years.
They
and
probably killing on
everybody,
merch too.
yeah, bro. Like I'm gonna say this. This is as crazy as like the Red October, Yeezy Red Octobers, bro. This like, can you the price on this? I think in terms of relevance, not, but in terms of what it does, in terms of just the people just elevate into it. This is what it is. But like for me personally, the resale on this went crazy. Like you know what is really funny?
It's a resale piece now.
Yeah,
it's a resale
but the thing
piece
is
now. It's gonna
no. I still disagree with you on that. It's not is if it was a resale piece, a lot of celebrities won't be wearing it. Do you know what this actually reminds me of? This reminds me of when Virgil had a lot of celebrities wear his merchandise consistently to up the brand of Off-White. Mischief has just done that over 3 silhouettes or 4 silhouettes.
I don't think so, bro. I think this, when I say this big red boot is a resale piece, and whether you on the side of it deserves to be or is BS, that's what it is now. As far as it has cultural relevance because Lil Wayne and Shea Gildas Alexander and Janelle Monáe had a pair of customs, bro.
Bro, and how good did she look in those?
Dope. Fire. Wore to the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
NBA All-Star custom big red boots. They was blue. They looked like the sky, clouds and all that. Like,
and what did Virgil give us before he parted ways in this world?
Yeah, the dunks.
R.I.P. No, but no, what? No, not the dunks. He gave us a how-to course on how to become Off-White, and basically one of the things was produce something, make it limited, make it sell out, give it to the celebrities, and make them wear it. And this is what Mischief has just cracked.
I think that formula is a little general when we're talking about Mischief, because Virgil, I can't compare Virgil to Mischief because Virgil Virgil's more style driven. He was more abstract in a different way. I mean, Mischief obviously they abstract, but I don't think of any of that when I think about what Mischief is doing and has done. The design. Like, no, hold on. Let me finish this point. So we won't go too far. That boot, like you mentioned the resale on it, the big red boot. The resale is already out there, and it ain't even dropped yet.
I think it has on the 17th.
Did it?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying no attention to when it dropped, how it was dropping or whatever. You know, I wasn't trying to get a pair. You know what I mean? Come on, even though I think it would be cool to have a pair, and that's the reason why I'm talking about it the way I am, because I wouldn't. I mean, $350 for what it is, you know what I'm saying? $350 retail, but I ain't finna wear it. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing. It's a thing. It's having fun. A moment. You know what I'm saying? And the moment, I think the moment it's having will last long enough for it to be what I think is gonna be. I think the big red boot is gonna be a thing in the culture for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
And you know
what? I think Mischief has cemented itself for this time frame. You know what I'm saying? With everything that's happening and has happened in the last 4 or 5 years in sneakers, Mischief it's like The Shining. when Jack Nicholas broke through the bathroom.
Here's Johnny.
Here's
Mischief. Yo, bro, they've cemented themselves as relevant, and that's what they've definitely done. I don't compare the stylists of Virgil to Mischief, but I compare some of the business model that they've done to what Virgil's done in his early career to break through. So I think they've done really well for them. But it was so funny to see all these sneakerheads actually kind of rip into that sneaker when they first saw it, and then start retracting their statements afterwards. I was laughing. It went from "this is horrible" to "it's actually quite cute."
No, I mean it's undeniable, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy that it worked so well, dog. Because I can't hate on it. I wouldn't do it, but I can't hate on it. It's an enigma, bro. Like it's an oxymoron. Like it's crazy, but it's not.
It's not. It's one of those things that's not supposed to work, but it works.
Yeah. Like you built it wrong on purpose, and it works fine.
You know what also it is. It reminds me of something that it's taking fantasies into reality. It's kind of giving you something that's different, giving you something that you can kind of dress. It's like a bit of a let me just dress up. Let me put these big red boots on. It looks quite cute and stuff like that. So I kind of yo, bro. Some of the pictures are dope on this big red boot. I'm not even joking. Some of the pictures are absolutely funny on these big red boots. They did something. They definitely did something with this.
Yo, the way Shea Gill just did it. His was the first video and pictures that I saw. Like, bro, he looked like a 2003 video game character. You know what I'm saying?
And bro, but that's the whole purpose of the big red boot.
Yeah, like no, I'm not knocking it at all.
Yeah,
it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he did it,
he styled it really well.
The way he did it, yeah,
he styled it really well.
He made it make sense. He looks like a comic book character. He looks like a video game character. You know what I'm saying? It makes perfect sense.
And they've just opened up the envelope for cosplayers with that sneaker, because a lot of cosplayers have bought that sneaker to try and actually wear it to cosplays. You know how much money there is in cosplay? It's ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous.
Bro, I mean, look, they putting whole models in these. Look at, I mean, come on, bro. She looked like an anime character. Was she not?
That's the whole purpose of this. But you know what? You know you've made it when UAs started producing sneakers for cheaper. UAs were producing these big red boots to sell, bro.
Yo, everybody doing it, bro. Look.
That's a mock-up, bro. That's a Photoshop.
Yo, no, it's live, bro. It's live.
Bro, I've seen people put other people in that big red boot by Photoshop. It looks funny. But yeah, okay. Mischief have done numbers here. Mischief have done absolutely amazing stuff there. I really do respect what they've done with that. A lot of people don't like it. To be honest, fair play. I can understand why you don't like it. I think it's absolute genius. To be honest, personally speaking,
what it is, man.
Next big story, bro. I want to talk about this because we talked about this a couple of maybe about 10, 15 podcasts ago. About how Nike could stop UAs and the strategies they could use. And when I said this to you in the start of the podcast, I said, "Yo, Nike is listening to us." Yo, I think they're listening to us, bro, because we mentioned that a couple of maybe 10, 15 podcasts ago, we said if Nike was serious about beating these UAs, right, they would go back and they would basically produce.
Your grand scheme, my grand scheme.
My grand scheme mock-up scheme was make something different on the sneaker, show it as a real legit pair. The UAs will go and produce the pair, and all of a sudden, you lastminute.com change it. And what did Nike do? What did Nike do, bro?
Now watch. People gonna start having pairs with the white on the toe box, and they're gonna start saying them sample pairs.
No, you know what? I'm gonna say this.
Spin the cap, bro. They're gonna spin the cap.
I'm not gonna spin the cap. You can spin all the bottle caps you want, but it still goes in the bin. But all I'm gonna say is, what's on the live this week? Because there's a live this week on sneakers, and it's gonna showcase the Thunder 4s.
Yes,
If it's got black stitching on it, and they don't mention that the stitching's been swapped out, then you know it was always black. You know it was always black.
Now they're gonna say something. They're gonna say something.
If they do say something, then that's the case. But I'm gonna tell you.
They're gonna make a slight mention, bro. I bet you they're gonna make a slight mention.
If they do, then it's fine. But then we know there was a situation. But I'm gonna tell you this: how do you, months before the release, change the stitching from white to black? It's not easy. Logistically speaking, those sneakers are already at the vendors. You have to recall all those sneakers back to go back in every single pair. It might be 250,000 pairs, it might be 300,000 pairs, it might be 400,000 pairs. However many pairs there are, you have to get all those sneakers back from all around the world back to the departments that they belong to swap out all the white stitching or color, dye them to black. That's not happening. We're going to mention another story that we're going to talk about next, and the reason why that wouldn't happen, because it's going to cost you money to get all the sneakers back in position, to get them back, to get you either dye them or replace the threading to black. They always were black, bro. They always were black. Whoever took the shot of this sample pair, if it's from a Nike department, or if it's from a Nike employee that's actually sent this out, yo, Nike trolling. They're listening, bro. They listen to our tactics. Yo, I'm gonna say this. What about the MM Year 4 that was actually showcased way before the Violet Wars? We see a sample mock-up. Somebody did a sample of an MM Year 4 that looks like the MM Year 3. How do you not know it was coming from Nike? And how do you not know the UAs jumped on that and said, yo, look, it looks like the MM Year 3. Let's go produce that. Yo, bro, all I'm saying is they're using the tactics we said about 6 months ago.
Hey,
you welcome Nike.
how many of these early look dudes got multiple pairs with the white stitching on?
No, but the thing is, right, I'm gonna definitely say this. There's one pair out there that was taken. You see the photo? Did you see the photo on the actual share screen, right? That photo on the top right? That is probably a picture from the factory that the Nike employees sent out to everybody else to showcase, because everybody thought they were gonna get some donkey white laces at the front of that toe, looking like Donkey from Shrek, right? But the reality was they were always black. I think that's a troll from Nike, because every UA that's actually been manufactured and actually been shipped and they're selling it's got those white threading, bro. So if you got white threading, if the case is that the Thunder 4s are going to have black threading, and if you get a pair with white threading, you can send them back. They're fake.
Hold on. I'm about to pull up sneakers right now. I put on notifications for that. Oh my God, they dropped the Jaws.
live on the podcast. What have you got on your?
They dropped the All-Star Jaws in Utah, the one with the Swarovski crystals on it.
Sheesh. There you go.
Them 5. Shout out to everybody in Salt Lake City, because they did a sneaker pass out there for the 85s too yesterday.
Oh damn!
No, yeah. Friday. They did that Friday. They out there, boy. The All-Star game. I heard they did a big lost and found drop in Salt Lake City too.
Yeah, these sneakers just keep restocking. I think there's still lots of lost and founds, and a lot of sneakers still that have been released. Has it got black stitching, bro? Has it got black stitching?
That's all. Solo my screen, bro. Solo my screen, bro. Do that for me, please.
There you go. Thunders with the black stitching, and if you have white stitching, you have UAs on your hand, guys, because that's how Nike does it. That's how Nike should have done it. That's how Nike planned to do it. I'm glad Nike's listening to us, bro. Or was it coincidental? One of the two.
Oh man.
This is what I said at the start of the podcast. I think Nike is listening to us, bro. Shh, be very quiet.
Yo, people been going so crazy about this white stitching on the toe box, bro. Whew.
Bro,
a lot of y'all done spent a whole lot of money.
with some like stitching UAs out there. I'm gonna, bro. They're definitely gonna say this. Yeah. Like I think that's a good tactic Nike's using. A definitely good tactic. I don't think Nike's listening to us.
Yo.
I think it's coincidental, but yo,
Angela's about to get a bump in sales. Yo, Angela's about to get a bump in sales.
Yeah, with some black dye, with a black dye. Yeah. Jeez. all I'm gonna say, bro, is I'm glad we think the way Nike thinks sometimes because it makes for good content. I'm just bro, I'm not gonna say any more ideas on the podcast, bro.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on.
Hey, if you want our ideas, come and contact us.
Hey, y'all better send them phones back where y'all got them from. Anyway,
Beyonce. Next big subject. Okay, cool. We heard last week Beyonce Adidas is Beyonce's Ivy Park is costing Adidas 200 million a year.
Okay, Adidas got a different story.
Okay,
excuse me.
What's Adidas?
Adidas said the Ivy Park partnership is strong and successful, and declined to discuss its financial performance. Okay, we continue to be inspired by our collective vision and are proud of the work that we have created together. The company says. Beyonce's spokeswoman didn't respond to a request for comment. That's official. So the Wall Street Journal.
What do you think is the real situation? I just think they're dressing their wounds.
Yeah, Adidas playing catch up in a big way. Which is to me, and it's funny that we just spoke on Ivy Park because they just dropped the Ivy Park top 10, right? A few weeks back. And I assume I'm not a part of Beyonce's hive. So, and I'm not an Adidas guy, so I'm not running to her stuff. But from the outside looking in, because I'm never paying that much attention to when her stuff drop. I see it, then I don't, because I don't really care about it. But I assume that it sells well, because I don't see sale price and discount notifications that much.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you my take on this.
Look like the queen ain't. I don't know. She ain't doing the digits I think she was doing.
I don't think it's her fault. A lot of people this week compared Rihanna's Super Bowl shoes. What was it? Was it Salmon's? Was it? So was it what was the shoes again that she had? Rihanna had on again.
I don't know.
So the sneakers that Rihanna had, I can't remember the name now. The sneakers that Rihanna had was more high-end fashion sneakers, and they got like 80% more kind of search value after the Super Bowl than Beyonce's. A lot of people were comparing that, but I'm gonna say what I always say, bro. Where's the marketing campaign for Beyonce's Ivy Park collaborations?
Yeah,
where's the push?
I don't see much of a push for that, but I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, but you've got an artist
even with like Rihanna and like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, like the female art, the big female artists.
Yeah,
they have their fan bases are so huge and united to where I feel like sometimes the extra ad money don't need to be spent.
Yeah, but I disagree with that because look, if you see what Kanye West did for Musically, and if you see what Kanye West did in fashion, it took him a long time to transition from music to fashion and to make his brand relevant, and it took a lot of effort and time, which I don't think as artists they put onto that because they see it as a collaboration, but also I just feel like you're known as an artist. You're not known as a fashion guru, so you need to kind of You need the help with the help from the brands to establish that realm. Like the Pharrell is another example. His stuff did really well early on. His stuff doesn't do real now because for me, Adidas don't push it. If you are serious about pushing stuff, and if you're serious about the collaborations you have, tell me one art. Except for maybe Kanye, we're gonna get onto that matter soon.
I think there's two separate topics though, because like for real, I think Pharrell's success in sneakers and fashion was tied to his relevance, and because he's not as relevant right now. As far as the mainstream is concerned with music, he very much still relevant when we talk about just music, but as far as the casual audience, he's not as popular as he was in years prior. So
yeah, I do.
It's not moving as much as it would, but I think Beyonce, like she's super relevant. Rihanna, like I said with Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, like they can do stuff that might not be on our radar.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you really.
I don't think Pharrell has a fan base like they do. You know what I'm saying?
So what's this space, right? I'm gonna tell you what's this space, right? I agree. I understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying, Q. But I'm gonna say one thing to you, bro. That I don't see any artist being promoted by Adidas as properly as it should be.
No, you're right.
And when Megan Thee Stallion does her Nike collaboration, watch how much it gets pushed. Watch the advertising marketing campaign behind that. Watch, that's the difference. I guarantee the Megan Thee Stallion campaign will be huge considered to the Beyonce campaign, and it will do numbers more because it will be promoted more. And let's just be honest, Megan Thee Stallion is relevant. She's an up and coming artist, just like Cardi B. Just like Nicki Minaj is a bit more established with Beyonce, but I just don't see Adidas promoting it. Like, if you don't know Ivy Park, you don't know Ivy Park. Yeah, and then that's their downfall. That's bro. If you don't do it, it's not going to happen.
I was having this conversation with Mars, bro, and we know Mars is a casual.
Yeah.
I'm talking about casual culture, not necessarily a casual consumer, but the casual culture. They buy the specials and kind of like what's his name, Matt Welty from Complex. Like he buys a lot of the Adidas football stuff. Bro, Mars showed me some collabs that I've never seen or heard of before. I'm talking about official football club collabs, player collabs. And they fire, you know what I'm saying? Premium, good prices, different packaging, all that type of stuff that Adidas do. We don't see that. I've never seen Mars. I promise you, this is the one ad in particular that I'm thinking about. When he showed it to me, bro, I'm like, that's the problem. Yeah, and that's what you're talking about. That's the problem, bro. They got stuff that's dropping. I'm talking about this. I wouldn't know this player because I live in the U.S., right? But when y'all dropping stuff, collabs with players of teams, popular teams, and successful teams, that stuff need to be out there. They don't do it. They don't do it for them. They don't do it for Beyonce either. It's across the board, like foolishness going on over there. Like,
of course, across the board. Let me give you a prime example, right? Like every month we sit down and we look at the sneakers that are coming out every month, bro. Every single month. What's the percentage of Nike and Jordan shoes in that?
90.
Do you know what? The only people that don't need to really do the hype is Nike and Jordan, because we love them so much and we want their sneakers so much and we look forward to their sneakers so much. But they do it the most because they keep making themselves relevant. They did the Last Dance. That's marketing. They doing the Air movie. That's marketing. They do so much marketing that it's ridiculous, bro. And that promotes their brand. That promotes this. Hey,
it's constant.
Exactly. That promotes the brand. That keeps you talking. Every single mock-up, every single tactic, every single trick, they're on it, right? This the whole situation with Beyonce. What can you say if you don't market it right? Where's the campaign? Show me. I only know about Ivy Park when I see it on the confirmed app or Adidas app. I don't hear about it. I just hear it coming, and then it shows up, and then it goes or gets sold out or wherever it does, bro. I always said this. I always said this at the start. Even you could probably go to the very first podcast we talked about this, and I said Adidas always shoot themselves in the foot when it comes down to final execution, and that's marketing and that's sales. You see what I'm saying, bro? I just can't see why they don't do it. And I know you're looking this up now, but I just can't see. And you know what? I'm not capping though either. The Ivy Park stuff is quite dope. I'm not gonna lie. The Ivy Park stuff is quite dope.
Let's see.
It is quite dope. Is like they're using Kobe silhouette, bro.
Full size run.
They're using Kobe silhouette. It's quite dope. It's a dope collaboration.
Yo, full size 13 and a half, 14 and 14 and a half, which most companies don't do them sizes. Half sizes and 13 and 14. Everything else is I could buy, we could buy, you could buy. We could all get pairs right now. They sit.
And you know what? Do you know what happened this week as well? Let's move swiftly on from Ivy Park. I just feel that they need to promote their brand a bit more and their collaborations a bit more, and they will do numbers a bit more because I just don't know who's gonna choose this with there's no advertisement over a Nike or a Nike.
We're sitting real hard.
Yeah,
hard to get retail.
You know the Kobe crazies, right? That keep restocking and re-releasing on the Adidas app.
The new one's the crazy. Was it Crazy Infinite? I like that one.
Yeah. There's no marketing behind that. They could market that really well with the fact that Kobe wore it.
Instagram marketing. That's about it.
Yeah. But it makes no sense. But
the whole collection, bro, and it's affordable too. The whole Ivy Park collection is here.
It's dope, bro. It's really dope. It's really dope. I'm not fronting with you. It's really dope. It's a dope collaboration.
All the sizes, bro, except the big half sizes. All the sizes there on Adidas right now. So, I mean, it looks legit. It's looking bad for Adidas, especially with this news on top of the Kanye news.
Yeah, the double down. This actually got doubled down to this week as well because there was rumors that Kanye West might be coming back to Adidas. It's just a rumor at the moment. The rumor comes off the back of Adidas saying they've got 1.2 billion worth of Yeezy stock that they either just get rid of or they basically refurbish, and once they refurbish it, obviously taking the Yeezy branding off it, it will basically mean that the value goes down to 500 million. So that's a quite big loss for them. That you're losing 700 million to refurbish the sneakers and sell them because you basically haven't got Kanye West anymore. That's the big story this week as well. And from that aspect alone, I can see why they want Kanye to come back, because it's costing him a lot of money, a lot of money. Will we see it happen financially? Money talks, so that might happen. But Kanye's in the driving seat, and I said this to you the other day when we was talking quickly about it. This man, Kanye, can't lose, bro. He can't lose. He breaks a jaw due to an accident earlier in his career. Comes back a new artist. Goes into the Def Jam studios. Says I'm quitting or give me 100 million. They give him 100 million. Walks away from Adidas, and Adidas are not want to go back to the table and renegotiate. This Kanye can't lose. He can't lose. He could say whatever he wants and he can't lose.
I don't like it, bro.
I
like it, bro. Like this man, he
was legit. He's legitimately trolling the other day and saying It took me one text to get me out of my contract. I'm free, and he's laughing. I'm free, and walks away. That was his sole purpose of why he went anti-Semitic on social media, to just to break his contract, because I don't think he was happy with the contract. So. I think he truly believes half the things he said, which is absolutely bad, which is dreadful in the first place.
All of it.
Yeah, probably all of it. But I'm just gonna say I think he believed it at the start, and he over exaggerated and doubled down on it, which was probably the worst thing he could have done. But he got him out of his Adidas contract, and now Adidas is rumored to bring back Kanye West, because they'll be losing 1.2 billion worth of stock from Yeezys. Money always talks, bro. That could possibly happen. I'm surprised this is happening, but money talks, bro. Money definitely talks, and Kanye could be releasing more Yeezys, and I think if he's going back to the negotiating table, and as we know Kanye, he won't be asking for 100 million. He'll be asking for billions.
Oh man, they can't get rid of this guy. We'll see, bro. Like I don't even know what to say about.
You know what? Man. I'm gonna say you one thing about the situation. Reverse Uno, bro. Reverse Uno.
Yo, he just they can't figure out how to get rid of him, bro. They've been trying to get rid of him for years, dog. They've been trying to get rid of him. They can't figure it out, bro. And when they finally said, you know what, let's cut the losses, it come to find out it's too much to lose.
Bro. It's Adidas not only are they taking a loss from the Ivy Park, they're taking a 1.2 billion hit on the Yeezy stock, right? Bruh. They're between a rock and a hard place, bro. A rock and a hard place. You either dump the stock and basically call quits on your profits for this year, right?
Hey, man.
Or you basically invite Kanye back and salvage whatever you can. Or it might be a short-term contract. I don't think they don't want him long-term. I might be like, let's get rid of this stock first over the next 2 years, and then we will give you a short-term contract, 50%, whatever the score mark might be, bro. It is what it is. I'm
waiting on. I'm on my Air 5s, bro.
Yeah, I can hear that growling, bro.
This is just funny to me, bro. It's just funny. Like Adidas, soon as you think they didn't figure something out, it'd be another issue. Like,
yeah, bro. Adidas can't set up the ball correctly. It's almost like they get to the final third, then they can't get that touchdown at all. They fumble. They fumble the marketing. They fumble the debts.
It'd be all type penalties, bro. Clipping.
Yeah.
Offside.
Early on the scrimmage, you know, see what I'm saying? And they get
technical
bro.
Foul.
Bro.
Everything. It'd be everything.
So literally,
as soon as you think they're doing okay. We were just talking about a few weeks ago about them seeming like they was getting on the right path.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, back-to-back weeks is bad.
Haven't they got a new CEO as well recently over the last couple of months? Yeah.
They got a Nike designer too.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name right now, but a former Nike designer actually got a job over there. So
yeah, it's I see so much potential with Adidas and what they could do, and I see the marketing campaigns and the strategies they push out, and like it's almost like the way I work at my workplace is silos. Everything's individual, everything's different, nothing aligns, nothing comes together, nothing's coordinated. Everybody works for their own motives, and all of a sudden you've got a brand that's falling apart. And we're looking at it strategically, and it's falling apart right in front of our faces. They've gone from one of the most relevant eras in the Ultra Boost and Yeezy range and the Boost range to being an absolute dismal of a company. Let's be honest. 2015, 2016, you could not say anything about Ultra Boost, Yeezys. And now, 2023, we're looking at them like, what happened to you? Gunshots fired. But yeah, bro, it's an easy way. It's an easy way. I know you got hit with whatever amount of money you have. If I was sitting the CEO of Adidas at this moment in time, I know it's gonna be bad or a bad look to invite Kanye back on a short-term contract, but you got to do it because you don't want to take that loss. You got to do it because you don't want to be 1.2 billion out of stock. I think if you can have that negotiation with Kanye West and put a clause in that if he does say anything radical, that he needs to kind of like his contract will be terminated, and he will lose all his trademarks, and Adidas can still sell his Yeezys. I think that needs to be a contract, a caveat in his contract. I would invest more in the marketing and getting your collaborators in order to design for focus plan. I can see Sean Weatherspoon's focus plan is coming together. You've still got the Fear of God kind of collaborations you could do. Well, I don't know why that's gone quiet. The basketball range is absolutely all over the place. That needs to be sorted out. So you need to get somebody to drive that basketball range. I thought it was going to be somebody. What's the Fear of God guy again? Guy's name again? So I forgot. Jerry. Yeah, I thought Jerry Lorenzo was going to do that for you, but he's not. I don't know what's happening with that. Beyonce is one of the biggest superstars in the world, and yet she can't sell her merchandise or her collaborations. That's a big question on you as a brand. But yeah, like I just that whole brand needs a revamp. They've lost their way after the Ultra Boost. It was almost like they put all the eggs in one basket with the Ultra Boost and Yeezy range to see it out for the foreseeable future. And Kanye was like the duck hunter and just shot the duck down, and all the eggs splattered. So that's the situation at the moment, bro. That whole Adidas range is all over the place.
They'll be all right. I'm just waiting on my year 5s.
You and your MM year 5s, bro. You and your MM year 5s. What am I gonna do with you?
I'm just chilling.
You're 5 dog. You're 5 dog.
I'm just chilling, bro. Hey, shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it, bro. Last segment.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty. Okay, cool. Q executioner. What have you got today? Because this is the shoe. This is the court of public opinion. I am judge public opinion. You are executioner. What's your weapon of choice today to inflict that damage to the guilty parties?
We just got to break out the big book again, bro. I think it's only right for the case that we have on the docket today that we bring out the big book, because this affects us all.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Do you want to talk about this a bit more? Do you want to just bring up the shared screen and showcase? Okay, cool. The court case on the docket today is the warehouse in Memphis, the Nike warehouse in Memphis being burgled. So break it down for us, bro, because I think you know more about this case than I do.
Well, we've seen a couple of things happen in Memphis in recent time. We saw last holiday season, we saw a lot of early pairs. Last fall, we saw a lot of early pairs. 11s in particular. If we remember StockX, announcing that they were stopping the sale on Cherry 11s and the Chrome 6s and Midnight Navy 4s. We saw all that stuff happen. A lot of pairs got robbed from Memphis due to overstock. Nike left trailers outside, and the members of the Memphis, Tennessee community decided to help Nike out with that.
Yes.
We saw that happen also with other pairs. White cement reimagined threes. We've been seeing for a while. So
and you know that firsthand as well, don't you, bro?
Yeah, firsthand. in hand. I know that
in hand, firsthand.
So this Memphis situation with Nike ain't nothing new, but at this point, it's getting a little out of hand because broad daylight attack, robbery, workplace invasion happened allegedly at a Memphis Nike warehouse.
Allegedly, let's just put that allegedly. Go and play it, bro. Pull on the volume, bro.
Yes, sir. Honey, brown daylight. Here we go. Hey, I know I can't do.
As you can see, these burglars are just basically packing up the Nike boxes. And they're literally, just attacking the staff and just packing up these boxes, hoodies on. Like the staff are trying to push them away. They close the doors and they drive off. So that's a lot of stock that's just gone missing off the back of the wagon, bro. We call it back of the wagon because obviously stolen goods are off the back of the wagon. But yeah, that's a bad situation for Nike. Like this has actually gone viral, and Nike's got to do something about this, bro.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what they're gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do, but they need to do something about this.
I think this is wrong on so many levels. It's wrong on obviously the criminal aspect. Broad daylight, you're running up in there, and they end up getting attacked. Look like they ran in there unarmed. Thankfully for the victims, because I think everybody that worked there was a victim that day.
Yeah.
It looked like the assailants. Excuse my excuse my language. The assailants were unarmed, and it don't seem like anybody got really hurt. The employees did end up fighting back and forcing them out of there. But how did they get in there in the first place?
Yeah, that's the question. And
was it an inside job? A lot of people saying they think it was an inside job because how did they get in that far without being noticed? You know what I'm saying?
Into the compound, yeah. I just think like this is very like I said in the sneaker news to today, or when I actually released it on Sunday. I'm waiting for Nike's response. If this is Nike's warehouse, which I think it is Nike's warehouse because it's got the Nike boxes and all the stuff that packaged away. If this is Nike's warehouse, what are Nike going to do? Because this has just gone viral. Like you're opening the opportunity for other people to take the advantage of going into those situations, armed or non-armed, and you're putting your staff at risk. What are you going to do to protect your staff? What are you going to do to stop this happening? This is like we just said. This is the third time it's happened, bro. Third time. If we realistically speaking, if we're on the same page, bro, this happened for the Cherry 11s and the Metallic 6s that came out last year. And what was the other silhouette that happened?
The fours.
The fours. Midnight Navy 4s. And now we're seeing. Now we're presumably hearing or rumors be heard that the white cement threes had the same situation earlier this year, because that's why we saw early pairs in a lot of places. Not to say all of them were stolen, but some of them were stolen, obviously. And now we're seeing this. So that's 3 times. 3 times it's happened, and this one's gone viral. Way more viral than the first one, and way more viral than the second one. The second one was just like, if you knew the streets, if you knew what happened, you knew it happened. But Nike need to do something about this. Not for the fact that their pay has been taken out of circulation. Not for the fact that there's armed robbery or robbery being happened. This not even armed robbery. You could have armed robbery next time. But just for the safety of your staff that work there, because they're desperately trying to make sure that they retain the stock. So if one of your staff members got hurt, if one of your staff members was violently abused or attacked, what you're doing then?
Right. So that you have to cover that. But
yep.
This type of stuff been happening over there for a while. I think at this point, a lot of blame got to go around. Obviously, the criminals get blamed, but also on the Nike side, the security side, the safety side, y'all need to take a look at this big book. It's got the swoosh on it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all need to go over y'all safety handbook for y'all protocols, y'all policies, and get it together, man.
Exactly. Guilty. To be honest, I'm just saying guilty to the offenders. I want to say. I actually agree with you. I'm going to say guilty on all parties, because this is not the first time it's happened. If it was the first time it's happened, then obviously we can just justify the fact that Nike need to do something about it. Because the third time it happened, the third time the first time probably the staff were in danger because you left your packages out. Second one, we don't know what happened. Third time, this is actually predominantly in your warehouse in daylight. So you need to do something about this, because you just can't leave your staff unprotected, because next time, next place, they'll be running in with more lethal weaponry to actually take as much more stock as possible, because sneakers are desired. And this is what I hate about just the hype behind sneakers, is the fact that there's this drama that happens with it is not justifiable. Robbing a place is never justifiable in any aspect. So first hand, the offenders are definitely guilty, bro. And second hand, Nike, we need a response from you, because this can't happen. This can't happen at all ever again. And I'm just gonna say one last thing. The charges put against to the offenders is you'll never get any more Nikes ever again. Take them Nikes away.
Man, them block their IP.
Guilty. I'm glad you threw the book at them.
For sure.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
I think we come to the end of episode 55, bro.
I think so. Yo, shout out to my sister, man. Q Lasher got me this nifty sign here.
Oh, I love that. Is that Jordan 11 shiny, bro?
Yeah, I think. Hold on, let me see if I turn my light off. You can see it better. Oh yeah.
Oh yes. You should do the podcast in the dark, bro.
Kicks right here on there, man.
Oh, bro, she did you right, bro. Your sister got you right, bro.
Shout out to Q Lasher, man. Get me right. You know what I'm saying? It Kicks, the little plaque with the little light situation, man. It's going down over here, man. I love it, man. Battery operated and plugged. I got it plugged in right now too. Yo, holla at me on the back end. You want to get? I know. I think your logo will look real nice like that. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I might need to holler. I'm planning to get what do you call it? a light feature there.
Yeah, I wish I could throw it on the wall. I might have to get a shelf or something just to put it on the wall to have it up there.
Yeah, or I was looking to get a Jordan clock at the back there.
I got a Jordan clock, bro. Matter of fact, I think we saw it early.
Yeah, we saw it early on the old podcast as well when we did it. But by the way, thank you guys for continuously catching up with us on the audio channels, because we just hit. Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome. I need one of those. That's all the ones. But yes, I want the 1 to 12. That goes from 1 to 12. And
I want the 1 through 12 too.
But the little Jordan like models are quite expensive themselves as well, each individually as well.
Right.
But I'm gonna say thank you guys for showing us so much love on the actual audio channels. We just I loaded episode 14 up. It's been, how many weeks has it been? Because I've been doing 2 episodes a week. So that's 7 weeks we've done it, almost 2 months, and we're up to 103 downloads on the audio channel. So thank you so much for showing us some love on the audio channels. It's still growing. It's a lot of people are still coming back and growing and downloading, and I'm getting some good feedback, which is awesome. We're only getting better and better as we do this. Obviously from the first episode 14 to 40 episodes down to episode 55 or 41. I mean, episode 55. We are so much more better than we originally was. I went and listened back to some of the podcasts the other day because I'm actually clipping them, and I realized we didn't really realize we was going to do it for audio channels. We thought we were just going to do it for YouTube, and all of a sudden we just started pushing on audios, and you could hear the transition from when we actually went from just listening, from just viewing to listening and viewing as well. So it's good. It looks promising. We're growing, as always. We're growing. We're getting more views on the podcast on the YouTube channels as well, which is great because a lot of people are liking the content, which is absolutely phenomenal. So thank you guys for continuous support and love that you're showing us. We do this because we love this, but we also do this because we want to just kind of give you some information and just kind of bring you something different every week, because we just want to be ourselves. And I hope you do just keep enjoying the stuff we're pushing out.
Facts. We'll be back.
Before we call the podcast, just want to say, please do like, follow, subscribe. Like I always say, we're on all the social platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of the stuff. I'm not on Twitter at the moment, so I don't think I'm never going to be on Twitter. That's a whole level of stay away from that platform. But yeah, just go and follow us there. We're on there. Just have if you want to have a conversation, just come and chat to us. But last but not least, let me say a big happy birthday to Q. It's on the time of recording with the 20th of February is your birthday, bro. So happy birthday in advance to you, bro. Congratulations for making it to another year, and to actually keep pushing and keep producing some magic on the social platforms as well. And long may you kind of keep doing that.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to do.
You're bored. You're bored.
I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna be right here.
Sunday.
No, I got something. No, I got something to talk to you about too off camera.
Yeah, beans on toast.
I got. You gonna see. I got something else. I got something else to work with now. Something else to play with. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, by the way, if you guys are in the States, I highly recommend you. Q would show you the direction. So message Q to show you how to make bangers and mash and beans on toast.
No. I don't know nothing about none of that, bro. None of that, bro. I don't even know what that means.
The culinary British foods, bro.
I don't know none of that, bro. All I know.
We talk about jacket potatoes. You wanna put a bomber jacket on a potato?
All I know is this episode 55 podcast, and we appreciate y'all, and we hope all y'all have a great day, a great month, a great year, and keep copping all the sneakers you like, because everybody deserves all the sneakers they want. You feel me? As long as you can afford, especially them 5s, bro. I can't wait. TJ,
yeah, 5.
I want my year 5s, TJ.
No. They should change the MM years. Because I want more 5s.